Welcome to this special webinar today. How you guys doing? If you're having a great energy today, type the word me in the chat box right now. Okay. Wow. Nice, nice. Wow, we have a lot of people joining here today, and the number is still increasing. We are almost hitting 1,000 people as I speak right now. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining us for under a very short notice. I thought we just announced this yesterday, and yet all of you here make your time. Me and the team here really appreciate your support here. So in exchange for that, I'm going to share with you how about more information today? More than I originally prepared. Do you have the time to do this? Okay. So, and if you can see, do you like the background today? The background is red color. Yeah, this is because we are approaching Chinese New Year, and in Chinese culture, red color is a good color to have. I think you are familiar with that when you look at Tong Shu as well, right? Whenever you see a box or certain dates that has red color means that it's a good day. Okay. So I hope that I can also today also can at the same time while I'm doing this webinar also can also share with all of you here about good energy today, right? So, and I can feel that today a lot of you here have quite a good energy. Am I right? Yeah, you're quite happy today. Okay. So when you have good energy, good luck, if you're actually listening this while you're in the office, very likely you won't get caught. All right. Because your energy is high. Nice, nice. Okay. So today is a session where I'm going to talk about this animal science, right? I think this is due to a lot of my actually from the subscriber from my Telegrams, Instagram, YouTube as well. And they're asking, hey, Iverson, can you do a version of 2023 in terms of animal science? Because I received some of the comment is because you are quite lazy. That's why you don't interested in reading the whole book. I would say, why you just tell me all of this here within 2 hours? How many of you here like shortcut like this person? I received this comment 2 days ago or so. Yeah, he told me because I'm lazy to read, I don't have much time, I need to work. So why not you just do a compact version? So without removing any critical information. Yeah, this person know how to ask questions, Yeah, so I say, okay, and then not only him requested this, so many of you here requested this. So I decided to do this webinar today, just to all of you here. And if you like my work, you support my work, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the YouTube channel link, subscribe, and the notification bell as well, so you can get more upcoming videos from me as well. So now, how do we actually do this today? Yeah, there's a format to this. Today is not about just it's not just about telling you which animal sign is good or which animal sign is bad, but it's more into understand how to use this information precisely. I think some of you here actually just every year you might actually look into which animal sign is good, which animal sign is bad, right? So what I want you to do here is I want you to recall back for the last 5 years. If you heard maybe certain animal signs on certain year is good for you, what do? You're just happy. And then most of the time you just forget about it, right? You just continue your life. And if you heard that you don't have much good animal sign, you say, oh, never mind, I wait for another year. But the thing here is, you cannot afford to lose time, right? All of us have limited time. I think that it's good to have a I would say a mindset that no matter what animal sign you had, or some of you here already know certain animal sign is bad, right? Is it good for us to actually establish a fact that no matter whatever animal signs that I have in my chart, I'm going to make best use of it for 2023. How many of you here subscribe to this notion? Instead of say, oh, I belong to the bad group, so I must have bad luck this year. So I don't want you to do like that, because if you're doing like that, your approach of metaphysics is about waiting, right? Like, okay, hopefully next year will be better, or I hope to wait, right? So it's not a way to live, right? So, and the whole purpose this Chinese metaphysics invented is not for that purpose. It's not to scare all of you here, oh, it's a bad year. No, right? actually, if you know how to learn metaphysics in a good way, you can actually the metaphysics goal here is to create more freedom, not more restriction. If you felt that you're more restricted after you learn metaphysics, be it Bazi, Feng Shui, or Qigong, very likely you actually read it the wrong way. Yeah, so that's why I also when how many of you here actually get to actually talk to me during the last weekend? How many of you here? Yeah, type the word me if you actually you asked me question. Yeah, I think last weekend, right? So some of you here actually come to the event. How many of you go to the FSA event 2023? Wow, so many of you. Okay, great. So I think some of you asked me certain questions as well. Yeah, so from there I actually try my best to help you to form a good perspective. Wow, so many me here. Great. Actually, it's a great time to seeing all of you here as well. Yeah, since we are in a lockdown for the last 2 to 3 years, right? Okay, some of you say no chance to approach. You were busy. Yeah, so, yeah, because there are a lot of people have questions. That's the reason, right? So I try my best. Okay, of course I cannot attend every single one of you, but I do my best to attend every one of you. Okay, great. And so how do we actually? How many of you here want to actually have this understanding about the animal sign for this year? So you know how to make use of it to create a 2023. That's the whole goal here. So first of all, I need you to actually do one thing. All right, I want to do one thing. I want you to get your Bazi chart ready. At the same time, I want you to tell yourself that you are that you need to calm down. Okay, because a lot of people see it is like a death sentence. You know, oh my God, I was going to tell me something. I better be prepared. Let me prepare my coffee or some tissue just in case I cry. No. Okay. Yeah, that's not the whole purpose of doing this. I want to see this in an action form. Okay, so do you have your Bazi chart ready? Okay, if you're ready right now, so now let me ask you one thing first. In terms of animal sign, do you know what is the animal sign for 2023 or not? Okay, at least you know this. Okay, good. All right, great. If you don't know, you see the background here, the background image also, there's a rabbit animal sign here. Do you see that? Okay, yeah, so it's a rabbit animal sign. It's a water rabbit. So, and let me show you the text first, yeah, for the water rabbit here. So there you go. Yeah, this is a water rabbit sign. So why is a water rabbit? Yeah, some people ask why is water. Right. Yeah, because there's a turn. Yeah, certain years, every 12 years, the rabbit animal sign will appear due to the arrangement of the sequence of the 5 elements. They will go through all the 5 elements. Just happened that 2023 is a water rabbit year. It doesn't mean this rabbit know how to swim. Okay. Yeah. During the last weekend event, someone asked me like that. Right? Is this what type of rabbit is this? Right? Is it like to drink water or this rabbit good in swimming? You know, some people ask. I also don't know how to answer them. Okay. So it's just an elemental. Yeah. I don't want you to mix these two together. Okay. So it's a water rabbit just means that in this year of rabbit, the water element is extremely strong as well. So someone says scuba rabbit. Okay. William did. Okay, so now the water rabbit. Now you see, I don't know what to talk already. Yeah, William, it's all your fault. Why you mentioned scuba rabbit? Yeah, I try to hold myself from laughing. You know. Okay, now this water element, some of you say water, it will go through the next cycle. Next cycle will be fire, and another one will be an earth rabbit, right? And then it could be metal, or also could be wood rabbit. So is there any significance of it? It's just telling you what element is present in 2023. So now, if it's a rabbit year, the first information I think you want to know when you try to assess every year from the elemental perspective, whenever it's a year of rabbit or whatever animal sign for that year, that animals will promoted to become the CEO or the king. Okay, I want you to think about like a metaphor like this. So in the year of rabbit, the strongest element would be rabbit. So as the thing here is, people call this, is a grand duke star, right? Or is it a bad? No, it just means that, you know, you can hold enormous power. You have I would say, the ability to change, to shape your future. How many of you like this? Because you're the king, right? king can do a lot of stuff. They can mold and shape the future. So if your chart, right, later on, I'm going to tell you also, if your chart has this element, of rabbit, you hold that enormous power as well. So there's a term we call this Grand Duke, but a lot of people think Grand Duke means fan tai sui. It means it's not good. No, it's not. Right? Just say that it's only bad if you're someone that shies away from responsibility. If you're the one that keep blaming people, then you have tough time handling this enormous power. Okay, so now let me show you back the chart again. Right, let me show you back the chart again here. Okay, it's a water rabbit, right? So do you see a water rabbit here? So since the rabbit is the king, so on top there's a water. So do you think this water also powerful? Yes. Yeah, I want you to think a little bit, right? Not just me talking. I want you to actually use some imagination and answer me this. Do you think the water also powerful? Yes, of course. Why? Because it sits with the king. Okay, it sits with the king. So which means that I want you to check first if your chart, do you have a yin water or not? Okay, if you have the yin water, you actually also shares the same power as the Grand Duke. So now let me show you where to look for this. Get your Bazi chart ready. Okay, let me share my screen here. I'm going to share with you a sample Bazi chart right now. Okay. Give me a sec while I'm loading this. Okay, great. So now I'm going to look at it. If you check your chart, only this part. First check, do you have any yin water or not? Type the word me if you have one in the chart. Okay, great. So this is one of the important year for you, right? So if you are someone, yes, it's a yin water or Kui, it's the same name. So the name here is Kui. Some people ask why sometimes it's called yin water, someone is Kui. It's very simple, right? Like all of us here, sometimes in Chinese people, you have an English name, right? So therefore, it's just a different name to refer back to the same element here. Okay, so if you see a Kui in a chart, so which means that this year, you also actually have our power to shape your destiny. So if you actually aiming for promotion, you're aiming for authority this year, you have the support to do this. Okay, and the good thing here, you get the best of the leadership without much of the trouble. Okay, yeah, because all leadership actually subjected to scrutiny, or criticism, so many things, right? But yeah, that one is a rabbit. Yeah, rabbit taking everything. Why you call this person a leader? Because it's responsible for everything, right? They take charge, they make decision. But if you're Kui water, yeah, people feel the leader, but most of the time you escape. Yeah, because Kui water normally they move, right? It's a cloud. They are not staying in the same spot. So you can get some benefit of the Grand Duke without actually sharing all the side effect of the Grand Duke. Do you like this or not? Okay, yeah, this is a Kui water. So, and if you discover, let's say you are a guy and you discover your wife chart and then have a lot of Kui water and your wife is not working and she don't plan to go to work. So what would you predict your wife behavior for 2023? I want to think a little bit. Okay, Joshua, let's say, bossy leading you. Yes, right, you want more power. Very likely she will grow beard also. Okay, joking. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so, okay, now I think you understand the point here, right? Yeah, so we'll be more superpower, want to control this, control that. Okay, yeah, but if you are working outside, you see a lot of opportunities because one thing, yeah, the reason you see this leadership style, because you actually want to take responsibility for everything you do and everything you didn't do that create the outcome right now. That is our first step to change, right? The moment you say it's not the astrology fault, right? It's nothing to do with the birth chart. It's my decision that determine my future. Yeah. So if you have a Kui water, you have this realization for this year. Yeah, suddenly you have this realization, oh my God, right? All this while I keep blaming on the external part, but actually we know that we are the one cause so many stuff. Okay, cool. So now, 100 of you on top on it, right? You have at least one yin water, at least one. Okay, great. So you have this realization this year. It's a good thing. Suddenly you awaken. Do you feel that right now? If you have the Kui water, do you feel it or not? Yeah, somehow you feel you are more powerful. Yeah, you can take charge and you blame lesser. Yeah, you know that. Now you see, right? That's great. So this pillar alone will tell you something about the year. Yes, you're more confident, you have more control, and probably the reason you learn Chinese metaphysics because you want to take control of your life. Yeah, which is great. Okay. All right. So Huilin say we're able to feel after Chinese New Year. Not Chinese New Year, but February 4th. Yeah, because in Bazi calendar, they follow the solar calendar. Solar calendar only start its New Year on February 4th onwards. Okay, great. So is it easy to read the chart like this? Yeah, you just look at the elements. So now, let me share with you more stuff here, right? So by just looking at this pillar, okay, this is a Kui Mao pillar, right? Kui Mao pillar. So this pillar, if you look at Wen's Bazi, this is a, you can treat this as a rat and rabbit. So this one also will form one relationship called the uncivilized punishment. Okay, that's just a technical term. So which means that in this year, a lot of people will feel betrayed because they've been helping someone before and that person doesn't return the favor. Therefore, they feel betrayed. Okay, for example, like you help your colleague or you help your staff a lot, right? And then this year, suddenly the staff want to tender resignation. Because you have an expectation that if you help someone, that person should reciprocate or return the favor, but they are not. So therefore, you have this kind of feeling. I mean, this is on general sentiment. Yeah, this is what people will feel. So how do you actually address this thing here? Is first of all, if you're helping people, then don't expect anything in return. Help and forget. Yeah, that is your new mantra for 2023. Otherwise, you get disappointed. Okay? Yeah, hashtag help and forget. So when you don't have expectation, you're fine, right? And if someone want to borrow money from you, okay, yeah, okay, so what are you going to do here? Chances that you're not going to get it back unless you want to help this person, you know this person will not pay you back, and you just want to help, then of course, right? You can lend the money. If not, then better not. All right. Have you encountered a situation when someone want to borrow money from you and you know this person not going to pay you back, but you did it anyway because you want to help this person? How many of you went through those situations before? Certainly I have. Sometimes we just pretend, right? It's just pretend we don't know because we want to help. If this person return back the money, of course, it's a bonus. If it's not, then yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so sometimes it's like this. So 2023, if you expect people to give you back money, yeah, no. Okay, so now, will the scam and all those things will increase in 2023? The scam, yes, right? So what is a scam or Ponzi scheme, for example, that promise you something, right? And then now they are not keeping their promise. Also the same thing. So do you see this kind of cases? Yeah, will actually increase a lot in 2023 as well. Okay, Joshua Lee actually said the best here. Say don't be greedy in 2023. Yes, yeah. So I think there's a good advice there. All right, cool. Yeah, and then now, yeah, Sunny Yong say Iverson Lee profile already have a lot of scammers. Yes, a lot of people impersonate my account. Yeah, they copy my photo and then they create their own account. So there's a team here actually working hard, to report those people. So I suspect there'll be more in 2023. Okay, great. But I would say that shouldn't stop me from actually continue adding value, right? So I think it's fine for me. So just because if you participate on it, you create more drama. So I pretend to know, I just alert some of you because some of them, they ask you to transfer money to them. I think it's very unethical. So therefore, don't entertain them. Okay. So, okay, now this water rabbit, because water always produce the wood element, right? So therefore, it actually includes, it says that it's an innovation year. So you see a lot of new ways of doing things. Yeah, so if you are someone remain as status quo, you say, okay, I've been doing this for the last 20 years, I'm so successful, and then don't be so happy, right? Because yes, you may be successful in the past, but those experience that you had can get you to where you are, but will not able to get you where you want to be. Yeah, that is a problem. Have you met someone that say, okay, for the last 20 years, I've been this, I do this, I have a lot of experience. They always mention the word based on my experience. I have a lot of experience. So they didn't realize that it's their experience that blocking them to proceed further. Because when you have experience, you won't willing to listen something new, right? You're not willing to actually learn something new because you think that you're always correct. Agree or not? So if you are someone or you knew someone like this, you want to advise this person, you say that 2023, a lot of people do new stuff and it moves in a very rapid manner. If you still remain as status quo, yeah, there'll be a problem for you. Okay. Yeah. So now let me show you why it's like this. Okay. So can you see this chart here? If you learn a little bit 八字, let me just see whether I can write something here. If you learn a little bit about 八字, okay, not a good idea to use red color. Let me use another color first. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, pen color. I use a white color. Okay, so in 八字, there's a combination study. So this one always combine. All right, and the bottom, this is a rabbit, right? Rabbit always combine with a dog. So which means that when you have water rabbit, it will automatically pull in an earth dog. So the moment you see a lot of earth element, is it moving fast or moving slow? Yeah, because combination represents someone's sentiment, thoughts, because you cannot see it. It's not appear here. It's true combination, slow, right? Stagnancy a lot, right? So therefore, if you want to succeed in 2023, I would say speed and innovation is the key here. Yeah, I just explained to you the technical term, but also telling you this is the one you want to do it. You want to do something like this. And also something interesting in 2023, because when you look at the hexagram later on, yeah, this one is like a this is a marrying maiden hexagram. Okay, so this is a marrying maiden. So marrying maiden is the hexagram name is called Loi Zap Guai Mui. So the Guai means returning. So you also see one thing very interesting. Those people who resign from their company, they might go back to the to the ex company a lot. You see something like this. They regretted, oh, I shouldn't go join the mass resignation movement, right? You see that you back to it. So you also see that a lot in terms of relationship, yeah, they will also actually back to the origin or their exes. Yeah, you see, this is a phenomenon I want you to observe here. So how many of you here thinking to go back to an ex-company? Yeah, so right, likely 2023. Yeah, it's the year. Yeah, a lot of people will experience that because it's a gua about returning. Okay, so now but one thing interesting here is if you look at purchases like online purchase, you notice that one thing. Yeah, you notice that a lot of times you buy something is not something. When you got it, it's not something you expected. Yeah, that's why you return it. This is also a marrying maiden. Yeah, marrying maiden image here. So, and if you are someone hiring someone, also it also means that one thing here is you might actually don't satisfy with the product. Okay, so if you are business owner when you're hiring someone, yeah, this year you need to do actually a lot of double check, counter check, verify before you get it, right? Because this one, you might want to refund. Yeah, hopefully you have a refund policy in your employment agreement. Yeah, that's one of it. Okay, cool. So how about finding new partners? Yeah, if you use this approach here, I say, how do you find, if you're finding new partner, what does it mean? Okay, what does it mean? It means that you might find the wrong one. Yeah, so this year, first of all, did we counter check everything, yeah, before you select the one. Otherwise, finding partner sometimes you cannot refund one, you know. I don't want to like the first day you're going to meet someone and then you say, hey, marry me, you know. Then someone say, what? First day only, you know, then later on you discover something else. Yeah, let's say you're a guy, right? You discover a girl very pretty, you know, very gorgeous, and you fall in love at the first sight, and they propose marriage. Until you get married, only you know that this is not a girl. Okay, you know what I mean, right? So, and marrying maiden, so cannot return. Okay, now you know. Yeah. So this is the year that you make a lot of decisions. I would say you need to be careful on this part here. Now, and one thing here, because this water rabbit also, these two elements actually weaken the earth element, right? Water rabbit, water weaken the earth because earth need to control water. And then the wood, the rabbit is a wood element which counter the earth. So this year you say that the earth will be under attack. So when we look at the health aspect, you will discover that if you are a lot of people who have stomach issues and skin issues. Okay, so these are the two things that you need to actually look into. Therefore, when you talk about aesthetic, yeah, it would be a great or skincare business. Yeah, would be something that in top demand for 2023. Yeah, 2023 will be one of the year that you see. How many of you here actually are running aesthetic clinics or skincare products, maybe for dry skin or to help people solve their scar problem? So these are the one that you can think about, right? So if you are someone that have pre-existing stomach issues or skin issue, yeah, 2023 is a year to take care more of it. Okay, all right, cool. So this is is it cool? We just look at two pillars alone. You can see so many things. Okay, yeah. So normally when we start, we can just look at two pillars, but some people, they say, okay, Iverson, I want more details on it. Then we need to look at the whole 2023 charts. Let me show you first. Yeah, what is the charts here for 2023? Okay, so do you see it right now? So now, remember just now we talked about the water rabbit? The water rabbit, okay, now I need to use different colors. This is water rabbit, right? This is what we talked about just now. So when you want to have more, I would say, details, then you can look at the whole chart like what we are doing right now. Just how we talk about this water rabbit, right? That one is form the year pillar. So every year, you also can read in the month, you also can read the day, you also can read the hour by combination. So now, if you look at this pillar here, the most obvious sign for this pillar here is wealth is a lot, self is weak. Now, this is called Choi To Sen Ji Yok. So Choi To Sen Ji Yok means that, you know, you're surrounded by wealth, the self is weak, so therefore they cannot take the wealth. Yeah, that's what it means. So, and the moment you see this kind of, by the way, can you see the chart right now for the 2023 chart? Type the word yes if you can see it. Okay, great, nice. Because I saw some of you say you cannot see it. So now, and how do we actually look into this? The first information you want to know about this is it's a right time. 2023 is the right time for you to build a new skill, because when the structure is self is weak, wealth is too strong, which means that high competition around the world in terms of job seeking. So if you're not skillful enough, you find it very hard to get a job. So therefore, first of all, you need to know what is your high income skill, and it's a great time for you to build it. Because the chart say not a lot of people, it's very hard for them to make money. Okay. So now, because of a lot of earth, a lot of fire element here, a lot of fire element which represent wealth for 2023, And because the water is weak, so therefore it's hard to get it right. But if you are someone, let's say you are someone prepared for this, then you see that since there are so many fire also produce earth, right? So a lot of property for sale in 2023, or you can call this fire sale is everywhere. So how many of you already prepared the bullets to buy something? It's a shopping time for you then for 2023. Okay, that's why you see, right, the whole chart here, whether is good or bad, it depends on your financial standing. Agree? So you cannot just say the chart is good or bad. It depends to who, right? To who first. So if you, let's say right now you say, okay, I already know this thing, so I already prepared a huge sum of money to buy stuff, then this is a time for you, to look for it. But not for everyone. Yeah, if you're not ready, don't do that, right? You set up yourself to disaster, don't. Right? If you're already ready, you have additional fund for investment, then it's a great year for you to do it. Yeah, because the fire just now produced the earth. So you see, because earth element is weak, right? So you see that a lot of, I would say, cheap houses, great deals of land or houses out there. So how many of you here are ready? You're already prepared for this. You know this is a year, it's a shopping year for you. Type the word yes. Or me. Type the word me. Great. Okay. Yeah. So this is a great thing. Yeah. If you have this. Nice. Wow. So many of you here prepared. Great, great, great. So this is good news for you. Okay. And then another thing here is also this year, there'll be a lot of inflation. So I think I need all of you here to prepare yourself for this. So why I'm telling you this, because if you look at this chart here, you notice that the wealth element is fire, right? All this fire element is the wealth. And then the month pillar is wood. Wood always produce fire, right? So why the whole wood, the big because the month pillar represent the big organization or government, right? Why is this? It's because there's a sign of a lot of money printing out there. So the moment they inject so many cash in the market, into the economy, what will happen? Inflation, right? So of course, right, that's why now they try to balance with the interest rate. They try to increase the interest rate, but the charts say that there'll be a surplus of money out there. So the value of the currency will reduce, and therefore inflation everything become more expensive this year. So I would say that if you ask me in terms of wealth outlook, inflation is very high for next year as well. Okay. I just explained to you from technical term, how can we actually see this in the chart. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Do you understand what I said just now? Okay, nice. Okay, do you want more? Do you want more of this? Okay, let me see whether I can show you more. Okay, now, if I show you back the chart again here, all the wealth element actually located in the internal. Do you see it here? So I would say this year, if you only have one source of income, increase another source of income. Because the year or the day always represent home-based business, side gig, or part-time business. So that is a huge potential. There are a lot of people looking for all these so-called opportunities. Small startups is a great time to start one, because everything is available. If you want to hire people, you can actually get a lot of talented people to help you during this time. Okay, and especially because this is a Ting Se pillar and the hour, this represents beauty. So if you are doing something related to beauty, marketing, or anything that enhance appearance, that will be a great one. Okay. All right. So this is a generic outlook, for 2023. So of course there are much more, and then later on when I have time, I go through more of it. Okay. So, but that is only one part of 2023. But one part that is also important that a lot of people overlook on 2023, because they think, okay, it's just another year, right? Actually, it's not. Because let me tell you why. Because 2023 also the age of period 8, or also the signify the end of period 8. So a lot of people talk about period 8, period 8. 2023 is the last year of period 8. So is it a significant year? Of course. All right. And because after 2023, here comes the period 9, and it will actually occupy for the next 20 years. So this is the one, right? Period 9. So it's starting from 2024 until 2043. So which means that the period 8 will become outgoing president, and then the new president is coming in. Yeah, in this period here, period 9. So why this is important? Because if you want to make period 9 the best period ever, then it's important to know what to prepare during period 8, not until period 9 comes. So we want to do it a year before period 9. How many of you here understand what I'm talking about, right? Because if you wait until period 9, yeah, what will happen? All those opportunities are gone. Yeah, because you're too late. Yeah, so, and not all of us here have the chance to witness the change of period. Yeah, so this is the thing I want you to know, right? So yes, a lot of us here know the period change, but you think about the last period change for you, 2004. Probably you're too young. Yeah, maybe you're still a baby, I don't know, right? Or maybe, so if you want to wait for another big shift, you need to wait for until period 1 again, another 40 years. So not all the time we have the chance to actually witness the period change, and we are in the period of our life that we can actually create a lot of change. Yeah, some of you say during the last period change, you might be still a student, right? You're still a kid. You can't do much that time. But now is a chance. Yeah, because all period change represent a reset. Yeah, I want you to know this. It's represent a reset. So do you want to reset negative energy or not? Type the word me if you want to, right? You want to go back to factory setting so you can start on a clean slate again, right? Yeah, it's great, right? So therefore, only 20 years you get to came across the reset period. So therefore, I always tell people, yeah, 2023, I don't even care about is a water rabbit or what. Yes, it's important, but one thing even more important is the if of period 9. Yeah, it's a year before. So if you miss this window, right, then probably is no later on, you no matter how hard work you're going to do, how much effort you want to do, you might not able to actually reverse it. Yeah, so it's critical. So now, therefore, because period 9, a lot of things will change, right? So in this session here, I want to actually guide you to have this. Yeah, let me show you this. How about how to have a great head start in period 9? How many of you here want to learn this? Okay, what do I mean head start? Head start doesn't mean you're going to win in period 9, but at least before the race start, you are in front. You are in the front row. Okay, is it good enough? Because period 9 haven't started yet, right? But if you in the front row of the race, even before it start, you have unfair advantage, right? Rather than you're the one at behind, right? The last row, right? You work even harder to get in front. But right now, already in the front row. So how about that? Do you want to learn about this? Okay, so that's why 2023, before period 9 come, now they are ready to start the race. You want to be in the front row. This is something that are very important, yeah, to have. Okay. Oh, you guys can actually type in an icon. Huh? Okay. All right. So can you do this at the same time right now? All of you here just press the icon button so I can see more icon coming up. It's fun to see a lot of this. Nice. Wow. Okay. This is like a celebration to me. Yeah, it look like Chinese New Year. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just to keep you busy a little bit. I'm afraid you actually maybe you fall asleep. Okay, nice. Okay, now how do we do this? How to have a great head start here is, first of all, in metaphysics, there are so many subjects, right? Even in period 9, there are Bazi, there are Qimeng, there are Feng Shui, there are Yi Jing. So, but now I'm going to use Bazi, and to have a great head start means that you must be better. Agree? as a person, you are skillful, you can affect change. So therefore, I want you to look at your barter chart, look at the month pillar first, because month pillar represent productivity, represent your skill, represent your performance. That's why when people talk about career, they talk about business, they look at the month pillar, right? Why do they look at the month pillar? Because month pillar represent your output, your value, your contribution. So when you're able to contribute, you're valuable, you can create more wealth, right? Because period 9 is very volatile and then very chaotic. So the way you have to control your destiny in period 9 is, first of all, you need to create a steady stream of money. Okay, so now where to look for it? So take out your barter chart now. I want you to look at this. Okay, so do you see I just highlighted your animal signs here, not in the year, not in the month, not on the day, not in the hour even, only the month pillar. Okay, do you understand? Okay, great. So now type in the chat box right now, what is your animal sign you found in your month pillar? Okay, great. So I'm going to share with you, I will go through this 12 animal signs, and this I'm going to focus on the aspect, how do you get to the in the front row or have a great head start for period 9? Yeah, basically I'm telling you how do you make more money. Okay, do you want that or not? I think this alone is wow, so many of you here. Okay, great. So I'm going to talk about this. Okay, you can call this I would say great head start in period 9. You can call this a wealth strategy, for this year 2023. So now let's start with the first one. How many of you here, your month pillar, you have a rabbit? Okay, nice. So now the key for you to have a great head start in for period 9 is for 2023 first, to create the best year ever is shine bright like a diamond. Okay, so which means that you, first of all, one thing here, you must learn how to promote yourself. You'll be so good, even your haters cannot ignore you. That's how good you want to be. Okay, because you're a diamond. And if you actually read some of the outlook for 2023, you know that this rabbit is one of the best animal sign for 2023. The reading I'm telling you right now is for 2023. Why? Because it's a year before period 9. Make sense? Right? So therefore, this animal sign, if you ask me, this is one of the best. Let's say you don't even know how to use it. By having this alone, you're already in, I would say, have a more advantage more than the others. So how many of you have 4 rabbits? 4 rabbits? No? Okay, how about 3? Okay, some of you agreement. Oh, Brenda Lee have 3. All right, nice. Okay, great. So you can sleep longer hours, 20 hours also can. By these 4 hours, you can make a lot of money. Okay, great. So now let me tell you why this is good here, right? This rabbit here, why is a good animal sign? Because due to several factors. First of all, they have this dual arrival, which means that they're attraction magnet. Because of you have a lot of ideas and people got attracted to you, they pay attention to what you do, right? And then this star also have this money star, the 2 money star converge into one, like the golden lock and jade hall. So which means that they able to spot wealth opportunities easier than other people, and then they have a great I would say talent in sniffing a great investment. They're good at that. So somehow they have this thing here. And then one thing, it comes with the generous star. Not only money they have, not only attention, they're also super powerful. Remember we talked about the rabbit? So which basically you have 3 things at the same time: SPM, status, power, and money. Okay, but it doesn't come automatically, of course, right? You need to do it. So what is your motto for 2023? Only if your month is a rat. I saw some of you ask, how about the hour? How about the day? Now I strictly restrict to the month first. Are you guys okay? Right? Don't deviate yourself to somewhere else, like the year, month, day. I'm only focused on the month. Okay, this reading I'm telling you only for the month. And it's rabbit. Yes, Arnab. You know what is Arnab? Okay. Arnab means rabbit. Yeah, in Malay, it's called Arnab. Rabbit, rabbit. Yeah, not rat. Okay. Or just now I say rat, is it? Oh, okay. I must be on drugs. Yeah, so it's rabbit. Yeah, it's a rabbit year. Okay, guys. Okay, only one thing here. Yeah, there also something you need to aware as well. If you have the rabbit in the month pillar, yes, you have all this. You basically your money magnet for this year. All you need to do is to learn how to market yourself, to tell the world how great you are. Because I noticed that a lot of time, whenever in the working world, a lot of people always believe that as long I'm hardworking, my boss will pay attention, and then I will get promoted. Right? That's what majority of the people thinking. But only to know that, most of the time, boss don't know what you are doing, because they're also very busy. So you need to have this conscious or deliberate effort to make your boss know how valuable you are. Okay, this is important. How do you know how valuable you are? Very easy, right? You don't need to ask your boss, am I valuable? Of course, your boss will say you are, right? So no. The best way to test this is you apply for leave. Okay, if you apply for half-day leave and on that day you dress very well and you go to apply the leave, if your boss worried about that, they say, where are you going? Why you dress so formal today? And you just apply for like half-day leave. What are you going? Are you going for interview or something? Or if they're actually very scared, now you know you're valuable. What if you apply half-day leave and then your boss don't even bother to ask? And then somehow he asks you, how come so short? Only half-day? Come on. You should take at least maybe 2 weeks. Or better still, don't come back. Then now you know your self-marketing is pretty bad. Okay? Yeah, so if you're a rabbit, make sure you shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, keep this. Yeah, write this down in somewhere. Keep this in your wallet. This will be your guidance for 2023. And if you follow this, you will thank yourself in Christmas 2023. Okay? All right. Do you find this useful? Great. Yeah, just one word, shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. So, and the thing is like this, because rabbit also are grandiose stars, so therefore the key thing here, don't stick with status quo. Remember we talked about just now, you must do something different, right? So this rabbit power only will get activated if you do something different. Yeah, that you need some activation, right? If you don't, it just remain dormant there. Yeah, this rabbit will be just sleeping rabbit, a fat rabbit. Okay. All right. Cool. Now, the next one. Okay, the next one. And by the way, if you're not rabbit, right, I would say that you don't, I don't want to feel that it's not related to you yet, because in Bazi, yeah, there are certain way, you can actually call upon the rabbit, even you don't have it. Yeah, in advanced Bazi, you can do something like that. Okay, probably I'll actually share this more technical part. How many of you want to learn this? Yeah, probably I share this is one of the detailed well program. Not now, because that one might require more complicated things. But now we understand all this animal science first. All right. So the next one here. The next one here is okay, dragon in your month pillar. In your month pillar, if you have it here, the keyword here is the savior. Okay, so what do I mean by this? So a savior means that, this year, a lot of people will come to you to ask you for a favor, ask you to help them, because the dragon you're going to get very busy for this year. So the key here is like this. This year is try to say yes, because you're supposed not to save the world, of course, right? To help your colleague or train intern. Basically, you are helping more people, because the way for you to activate your fortune for 2023 is through giving, through serving. Yeah, that's the key. Even though you don't see direct benefit yet, eventually it will come by the end of the year or 2024. You never know. The people you help might be the son of someone, maybe a president or someone important. Okay, the dragon have this power for this year here. How many of you are dragon? Okay. All right. Wee Ping Liu say you already say yes to help to clear something, right? Okay, good, good. And now you're already activating the dragon. Now you see, right? There's a big difference when you know. Having a certain animal sign doesn't mean it will happen to you until you're activating it. So what I'm trying to tell you here is the key to activate the dragon. And again, you see someone say in the year and the hour. Did I say I already explicitly mentioned we only look at the month, right, guys? Okay, I think part of learning metaphysics, you need to have acceptance, right? If you don't have, say it's okay, everyone deserves a chance. It's just not me. Yeah, probably next year my turn will come. Can or not? Can you rejoice for other people's happiness, guys? Can or not? All of you here are kind people, right? Yes, happy for them. I don't say, oh my God, right? I don't get this. How come in the year? Yet my neighbor get it in a month. Not fair, not fair. No, no. Okay. You have your time will come. We just covered like 2 animal signs. Okay, great. So now you know, you see yourself dragon as a savior. All right, you want to help people. Don't care whether you get anything in return. Don't. Now, if you do that, you can activate it. Okay. So only one thing for setbacks for dragon when it comes to wealth generation and get a head start for 2024. Because 2024 is a period 9 already, right? So if you do this, if you help more people, those people that you help very likely will become your nobleman in period 9. Do you like this? Yeah, you really think about like this. Period 9 is 20 years, Yeah, 2023 is the preparation year for this. So if you want, yeah, so why not, right? So do this. This is one of the key things here. Only one thing here that because there are certain like sky emptiness and yin shark in the dragon this year, you might also overly sensitive this year. And sometimes you feel lonely because you feel that why I'm the only one helping people, right? So how come they can enjoy and yet I need to actually help people to solve things? So unless you know, yeah, that's part of the training, is part of the process for you to become a better person, have better network, have better help in next year, then you do it. Okay, Jennifer Lee asks, is it must be in the month pillar? Yes. Yeah, all the animal sign I'm going through right now only applicable for the month pillar only. Jennifer? All right, I also say to everyone else as well, right? Only in the month. Okay, cool. So now you know how to activate others. This is how you see wealth for 2023. Okay, is it mean that the other animal sign you need not to help others? Someone asking. No, of course, you still can help others. It just means that for the dragon, this is how they activate their wealth element. So if your other animal sign maybe will help you to get back as much as the dragon do it, right? If the dragon do it, they might get maybe a Lamborghini. If you're not dragon, you help, maybe you'll get a pizza. Not even a food pizza, it's just one slice of pizza. That's it. How about that? It's still a pizza though. Okay, huge difference, right? Okay, great, great, great. So now you know. And so the next one here, yeah, let me go through this. A lot of things to cover. By the way, do you guys have time today? Yeah, I tried to make the 2023 in a concise delivery like today. You guys got, right? Okay, great, great, great. So the next one here. I want you to check your chart if you have the snake in the month pillar. So the keyword for the snake, yeah, is the king of internet. Yeah, is a great to have. So you are which means that you see a lot of opportunities when you actually do an online business or international business. If you're running your own business, it could be a time for you to expand your presence. Expand your presence out there. And because of that, you attract noblemen. If you say, oh, I want to do local, just serve my little community, then you will not able to activate the snake. The snake, the keyword here, because it's a king of internet, you need to think global. Even you're not running your own business, right? You will see a lot of opportunities in terms of company offering regional role. How many of you here, you have the snake in the month and you're not starting your own business, you're working for others, and you notice that you have a lot of chance to work for a regional company or regional role? It's the time. That's where you get exposure, you get opportunities, and hopefully more money. Okay. Okay. Really, Leong say, already doing regional work. Great. Yeah. You're already in line of it. This is how you activate the snake in your month pillar. Yeah. For 2023. Okay. Great. All right. So now, which means you need to think global. Even you say, oh no, I'm just a consultant, right? So now doing online, which means you can get clients around the world. Just like what we are doing right now, right? In this session here, there are people from around the world. Yeah, that is Snake for 2023. Do more, think global. Yeah, global appeal. So if you're starting your own business right now, is it a great time to think about creating a master franchise? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, way to think like that, right? So this is how you connect to the rest of it. Okay, cool. So, and but only one thing here, if you have to stick in a month, right? Because due to this expansion and all those things, you might be a little bit impatient, right? A bit reckless, and therefore you need to actually aware of this. Because in your suddenly you discover that everything moves so slow in the world, and you cannot take it. You get pissed off all the time because of this. Is there a time in your life, let's say, I'm asking everyone here, is there a time in your life that you feel that everything moves so slow? Everyone do things in slow motion, and you're the one pushing it further, right? That is the feeling, yeah. If you have it, the snake in the month for 2023. Okay, great. You eat also very fast, do everything also very fast. But one thing, try to lower down expectation on other people. Yeah, you can have your high standard, but not anyone can be like you. Not anyone can be a Superman or Supergirl. Okay, so if you keep pushing it, you might create communication breakdown. Okay, for this. Okay, no, this is the part you need to pay attention to for the snake. All right, next one. The next one I'm going to share with you here is the horse. Okay, so you see the horse here. So the horse, animal sign in the month, right, is in the month here. It represents one thing. It represents the blessed one. Okay, did I share my screen just now? Let me share it again. Yeah, the blessed one. So do you like this? Okay, which means that this year, why I call it the blessed one, you have a lot of help, especially from female. Okay, yeah, that's a great one. So, and if you're running your business, try to understand the female market. Because female is a nobleman, it also could mean your clients, right? So try to think about what is their problem, what is their fear, what is the issue they're having. Then you can actually look for, you can actually sell them certain solution that are beneficial for them. Right? So you are good in women market for 2023. That's one thing. So, and also why it's called blessed? Because this year you actually feel happier. Yeah, you're more positive by nature in your work. You see more on the positive side, what you can do rather than what you cannot do in there, So if how many horse here? You're very positive. You always see the good in everything. Right? If you got fired, say, who cares, right? Yeah, it's a great chance for me to start a business. Okay, it's great at that. So they always are, and because of that, they attract a lot of noblemen because they're very happy, and people get actually attracted to you because you are the beacon of light. Yeah, when people see you, they're already happy. You don't even need to say a word. That's why they're blessed. Yeah, and then somehow because they see all the good thing in life, they're also very grateful as well. Yeah, so I think it's good if you have a horse in the month. Nice. Okay, all right. So, and if you're talking about relationship, they will attract relationship. They are more attractive this year. Yeah, they are attractive not because of the look, it's because of their charisma, their aura in their work. They're only in the work. All right. At home, maybe different. I don't know. Maybe at work, this is an angel, but when it's home, it's a bitch. Okay. I don't know. That way, we need to check on the internal pillar. All right. Now we only focus on the month pillar. All right. Have you met someone that have a totally different character in the office and at home? Yeah, certainly I have. I met someone that's super angry at work all the time. But when he go home, because sometimes we ask for dinner, right? Go home and then he has a girlfriend and then discover the moment go home from a tiger now become a cat already. In the workplace, he's a tiger. He virtually shout at anyone, right? But at home suddenly become a cat or pussy. Pussycat. Okay, so now I'm talking strictly on what? The month pillar. Okay, so now tell me, if someone is positive, can that inspire a lot of people? Yes, they can inspire a lot of people, and they can make money through women-related industry. And if you have a female boss, let's say you're not running your own business, right? So your female boss this year, we're able to help you a lot. Yeah, so learn how to communicate better with women. If you haven't able to master the skill yet, master it. Because in period 9 also is a world of female women, right? So might as well learn the skill right now. Cool. Okay, so one thing here is you need to prepare for backup plan. Okay, you need to prepare for backup plan because maybe something you plan doesn't work out in the first place. So if you have a contingency plan, you have a backup plan, you'll be fine for the horse. Okay, all right, great. So the next one. The next one here is goat. Okay, the goat here, I would say that this is a magician. How many of you have the goat in the month pillar? Type the word me. You're the magician. Okay, what does the magician do? They can make things disappear, right? So somehow they can turn problems into blessing from unexpected assistance. So how do you activate it? Is don't force anything. Okay, let it happen. Don't overreact. Somehow assistance will come. The situation turns to your favor. So that is so because they have this star called relief god. So it's easier for you to solve. If you force it, you push forward, and then sometimes you might hurt yourself, right? So don't, right? So observe it, and then think before you act. Then you allow it. Because when you try to force something, you actually are against the force of nature, right? It might not create the best result. Because the energy flow for this year is somehow, whatever problem you have, you're able to see the solution along the way. It could be the situation change to your favor, or you meet someone unexpected, helpful people comes to you. Okay. So, but one more thing is even more important for this magician is you will get recognition. Remember just now the rabbit that need to learn how to market themselves, right? But if you are the goat this year, you don't even need to lift a finger. How many of you are the goat in the chart? The month pillar. All right, nice. So providing you are a great worker or you're great staff, right? So if you are someone lazy, you're late to work every single day, so all your flaws will be revealed as well. Okay, because all the attention is on you, right? So of course you need not to do anything. You're not like the rabbit just now, the shine like bright like a diamond. You already shining, whether you like it or not. So hopefully for the good reason. Okay. This is because you have these 3 stages and the 8 seeds star, and it's happened is in the same animal sign for this year. Not every time it falls into the same animal sign, but 2023 it is. So therefore you have this power, and it's a great time for you to start your own social media presence. Start an account, be it a TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, doesn't matter, right? It's a great year to start because that's where your wealth coming from. Okay, through recognition or also can through social media. Okay, guys, if you have good, do you plan to actually make yourself popular in social media now? Try to gain more followers. Try to, because you know that later on you might translate this into your own business. How many of you plan to do that? And you have a goat in the month pillar, type the word yes. Great. There's no other better time than this. Let me tell this. And also tell you why. Because in order to have this effect, you must have the 3 stages and 8 seeds. These 2 star, it cannot work by one. It's like a pair. This is Shen Sha Pa Zi, all right? So on other years, the 8 seeds could be on other animal side, and then the 3 stages could be on other animal side. So it's not often we see these 2 star converge into the same animal side. You get what I mean? Right? Next year, this 2 star is forced into different animal side, but only this year, 2023, is converged. So if not now, then when? Okay, if you have it, do that. Okay, so the only thing here you need to pay attention if you have the code here is about documentation or lawsuit, right? So whenever it comes to agreement, make sure you're compliant to everything, don't cut corners, read all the fine prints over and over again. You don't want to get yourself into all this unnecessary legal issue or documentation issue. Okay, all right, great. So providing you must be skillful first. All right. If you're someone not skillful, you're not a great, you don't have any skill, you keep actually, maybe you're very lazy and all those things. This year, you might be revealed to the public. Okay. All right. Great. So now the next one. The next one here is the monkey, right? The monkey. How many of you have the monkey? Monkey, the man, the word me, monkey. Okay, great. So if you have a monkey in the man pillar, then this is called the creative genius. So what I say creative genius, they're able to think a creative solution to solve their problems. Suddenly you become super intelligent. Okay, and because of that, you can make money. So for example, a product is not selling. Then they hire you, and then you're able to figure out a way to sell within the right segment. You change the packaging, you change the selling script. You're able to actually turn something, a normal product, into a bestseller. So this is so this not only apply to just product, is talking about finding solution. And from there, you make money. So which means that you pay attention to your business idea this year, because your thoughts. You can see something that most people miss it. Okay, how many of you have the monkey in the chart? Pay attention to your thought. I get a journal or something handy. Whenever you have an idea, write it down. You might not be able to use it at that point of time, but who knows, right? In the next few months, it might become handy to you. So this is that's why I call monkey is a creative genius. If you have monkey in the month, you already feel intelligent by now. You need not to wait until 4th of February. Okay? Somehow you're smarter, but got expiry date, 1 year. Okay? So use it while it lasts. Okay? Great. Nice, nice. So don't you think it's a great year to learn something new? Yes, of course, right? Because you can absorb things faster. You can make use of it. I think this is pretty good. Okay? And one more thing here about this monkey. They will encounter a lot of great deals in property and real estates. Okay, so if you are a real estate agent and you have monkey in the chart, this is your year. How many of you here, you have the monkey in the month pillar and you are dealing with real estate businesses? Either your realtors or your developers, or your marketing, their homes or property management. Then you see a lot of great deals out there. And then you're able to actually buy some of it. Okay, cool. All right, now, what is the thing you need to pay attention if the monkey? The outflow of cash. Okay, you might spend unnecessarily. So pay attention to it. You might have developed this, I would say, unconscious spending. How many of you here actually experienced that before? You just want to buy. You don't care. Okay? You only stop until you max out your credit card. Sometimes it's like that, right? So emotional buying. So therefore, monkey, pay attention to this. Be aware, of how you spend your money. If you want to spend, maybe spend on assets, not liability. You know that nowadays, a lot of handbags also an asset class. Selected handbags, can make money when a lot of people think handbag is a liability, right? No, some of them, they make a lot of money. just by buying handbag. The world has changed. Okay, great. So now this is monkey for you. And the next one here is rooster. Okay, if you actually learn about the astrology for 2023, you know that rooster don't have much positive stuff. Okay, don't have much is very actually is no, they don't have positive stuff. Probably one is the month emptiness, but other than that, they don't have any. So therefore, a lot of people will say rooster is the bad animal sign for 2023. Okay, so there's a reason I call this visionary. Okay, so because you see, whenever I say rooster is bad, let's say I'm saying that rooster is bad for 2023, is it forever? Is it long term or short term? Answer me this first. Rooster is bad is it a forever bad or short term? Short term, right? So the way to counter this is very simple. Don't have short-term goal. Have long-term goal. When you have a long-term goal, you won't get affected by the negative influence of the rooster. You get what I mean? You only see pain when you set short-term goals, right? So if you set a long-term goal, then who are you affecting? Because that one only a yearly energy. Make sense, guys? I'm telling you how to deal with this rooster because a lot of people don't know how to deal with this. So long-term goal means what? Do you expect result quick or you don't care first? Yeah, you just build your foundation. You just push yourself hustling. You know that somehow to get that. Right? So therefore, we call this visionary, plan for long-term. Right? You want to build an empire, not 1 year. No, like someone last time asked me, hey, I said, how do you transit from a programmer to become a teacher or a speaker? 2 to 3 years. Long-term. Right? Let's say that year I got rooster, I got criticized. Okay, Alison, you're not cut out for this. You know, you better stick with programming. Right? Who are you kidding to? So, right, that one is rooster. You have effect. Oh, it's not working. But what if you have a long-term goal? You know that no matter what you say, you cannot affect my inner peace, right? Because I have a strong vision inside. I know in few years' time, with God will, I'm going to get what I want, and this person will not able to stop me from serving other people, help more people in my process of achieving my goal. Yeah, that is long term, right? If you're short term, I'll get affected by all this criticism, right? Okay, you shouldn't do this and all that. Agree? So therefore, why I call visionary. So for rooster, the way to skip all this negative influence is to think long term. Yeah, long term is not like 10 years. Yeah, 2 to 3 years is suffice. Okay. All right. Now you found the solution for rooster. Okay. What is the thing that I need to take note of? Haters. I already tell you just now. Okay. We have a lot of naysayers and haters try to kill your dream. Try to distract you. Try to pull you down. Yeah. So don't care. Yeah, because this is your life, right? You have a bigger purpose. All these naysayers will not strong enough to actually stopping you. And the best revenge is to become successful. Yeah, rooster. But you will not see results in short term is fine. Yeah, anything that is worthwhile doing normally is hard at first. Agree? Otherwise, people are already doing it. I still remember when I started my YouTube, right? No one actually viewed my post. Is 0 view. Even after a few videos. And later on, I discovered got 1 view. You know who is that view? Myself. Because I logged in from a different account. I watched my video. I got 1 view. I thought I want to celebrate. Only I discovered, oh, actually it's myself watching it. But never mind. Yeah, so I use my left hand to tap on my right shoulder, say, good job, Iverson. You know, yeah, continue. That is rooster. The power of hand. Okay, tapping yourself, say, you know, you did a great job, continue. Yeah, that's the solution for rooster. Okay, not stop eating chicken, all right? Someone really asking me, you know, say, if rooster is not good for me and have a rooster, should I stop eating Kentucky Fried Chicken? I say, no, this is not the real rooster, okay? Come on. All right, so, but if you eat it for health reason, I think it's good, right? You try to eliminate meat or protein, is fine, but not for astrology reason. That's why sometimes we get a lot of all these weird questions. But I tend to actually like that because I think it's funny. Yeah, so for me, it's okay. Yeah, I like to hear all this. Yeah, because different people have different opinion. Yeah, who knows, right? Yeah, I think life is not just about black and white. Sometimes we need some humor. We actually can so I say chicken again. Okay, all right, cool. I shouldn't look at the chat box while I'm talking to you. Okay, now Rooster, everyone cool? Okay. The only thing you need to take care of is don't get affected by haters or naysayers. Okay, believe in your dream, run your own race. That is for Rooster for you. Okay, the next one. The next one here would be the dog animal sign. Do you have a dog animal sign with you? All right, if you have a dog animal sign, it means one thing. The dog here is say the officer. What do I mean the officer? So this year you have the way you create wealth, the way you find opportunities is you need to actually spend or allocate your time to do networking because you have a lot of chance to meet with high profile people, someone with authority, someone with power. Okay, so no matter what you do right now, networking is the key. If you say you don't like network, you don't need to fall in love with networking, right? You just see this as part of the process of getting what you want. Okay, so and the dog, you have this power here, so which means that you're never short of people on resources if you're willing to go out and meet people. Yeah, this is one of my favorite star as well. Yeah, for 2023 as well, because in period 9 is a lot got to do with network, and this dog animal star also called the Emperor Star. Yeah, Emperor Star is a lot of resources. Yeah, you're going to get a lot. So how many of you have the dog? So your motto for 2023 is to go out most of the time and plan it out. Yeah, networking require plan. Yeah, it's not like sitting at home waiting for your friends to call you for dinner. Yeah, that way is just a friend, right? I'm saying that strategic plan, who you want to meet, who you want to connect with, and then plan it out. And in that process, that person will refer you to a new friend, through referrals, and then your network starts to grow. Yeah, that is the power of the dog for this year. That's why I call this the officer element. Okay, type the word me if you are the dog. In a month, only in a month. Nice. Now you know what to do. So by saying, okay, I'm lazy to talk with people, how can I start? Start by actually, recording your own videos, post into YouTube first. It's also a form of connection. Yeah, from there, someone might reply, right? Hey, I want to connect with you. Maybe there's a certain collaboration. You work from there. Yeah, find your way. Okay. All right. Great. Okay. Joshua Lee says start the talk. Yeah, it could be. Anything that you can connect. Yeah, the keyword here is connect. Throw all your books away. Everything is not first thing first. Your priority is establish connection, learn how to speak well, and learn how to connect with people easily. Yeah, basically be friendly. #friendly. Yeah, for 2023. No matter who you're talking to, somehow later on you might connect you to other people, maybe their brothers, their relatives that could be powerful. Okay, great, nice. So this is the one here, and the only problems with this dog here is learn how to handle stress. Yeah, because 2023, you'll be more stressful. Yeah, so I would say learn how to handle stress and setbacks. Yeah, you want to tell yourself that are certain mistake or the mistake that you make does not define who you are. Okay, don't take it personally. Just move on. Right, failing forward. You fail, so you can move forward. That is the dog for the officer sign here. Okay, cool. All right, learn how to handle the stress and surround yourself with powerful people. That is a great one for you. Nice. Okay, Pilar say you're already feeling the energy good, right? So now is to act on it. Okay, now here comes the pig or the ball. All right. So the ball, I would say, is a year for you to actually enjoy life, enjoy good food. Yeah, you are good in receiving. So I would say that this year, someone say fat. Oh my God. So it's a year about connecting. Yeah, so the dog just now connecting to meet high profile people. Yeah, but this one, the ball connecting for happiness. Yeah, for fulfillment. Yeah, so I would say that is pretty good, right? From your friend, you get to see life better. You fulfill. Basically, it's a happy year for you for the ball. So this year, I would say that the way you make money. This one is you just enjoy your time with others, your friends, and from there onwards, you might find inspiration. You might hear certain ideas from your friend through networking, and then from there you get some ideas. Maybe your friend don't act on it. They just simply say something and they say, oh, this is very useful. Then you make use of it. Yeah, but remember one thing. Yeah, you have this, you enjoy your life because it's a great thing here. So in your work, yeah, create more activities with your colleagues, right? Create event. Yeah, if an event things is even better. It's about enjoyment. It's about having fun. This is not serious thing. For the dog just now, it's more a formal setting. For the boy, it could be like scuba diving, so many things. Yeah, from there you can get and hope to right opportunities in the most unexpected way. This one is more random. For the dog, will be more on a strategic way. You plan it out. For the ball, they're just happy-go-lucky. Anything that have face and they can move, they will eat. I'm talking about animals. It's what my friend told me last time, because he eats virtually anything. I say, what are the things you don't eat? He told me, no, I eat virtually anything. Anything that have face and move, he will eat. I learned something new also. So, okay, so this is that's why sometimes you learn all these funny things from friends, right? So you have the ball, yeah, it's actually a very quite happy year for you as well. But only if you're connecting, right? If you stay at home watching Netflix, you cannot be happy. This one require, I would say, physical connection, not through Zoom. Okay? All right, great. So now the next one. Okay, this one I like a lot. This is the rat. Okay, so you have the rat, you're the goddess of love. So which means that you got a lot of things in 2023 because people like you, people find you interesting, not because you are intelligent. Okay. Yeah, so I don't want to see it in insulting way, but I want you to see it in a blessed way, right? At least you're looking good, right? So, and they have no choice, right? You might think, oh, but I look like a T-Rex right now. It doesn't matter. They like T-Rex. Okay? So this is the rat here. So because they have a lot of peach blossom style, which in fact is a peach blossom by itself for rat. And again, they have these red matchmakers and then fortune virtue and all these stars here actually make them a super attractive. Okay, so therefore, yeah, sometimes you just be yourself, and then and because of that, you also somehow you have this aura that people want to talk to you, they want to interact with you more. Yeah, either in your work and all those things. So not because you're intelligent. If you are a monkey, yes, you try to impress people by your brain prowess, your brain power. Yeah, but for this, for rat, just learn body language. You do. Yeah, maintain eye contact. Okay, have a certain posture while you're talking. Yeah, that one would be a great one. Yeah, if you're the rat. Yeah, that's from there you gain a lot of favor. Okay, great. So sometimes pretend innocent, right? Sometimes if you are, especially you're female, right? Sometimes say, oh, I don't know how to do this. You're so intelligent. Can you help me? And then you look in their eyes, like that. Job get done. That person will say, no problem. I got your back. I have to do everything. Yeah, do you watch the Shrek movie? You still remember the cat? How the cat eyes looks? So adorable, so cute. Okay, watch that movie again. And then, learn that facial expression. It works for you. If I've read. Okay, you better make sure that your money is a rat first, all right? If it's not, if you're doing that, it could be disaster, all right. But don't worry, the one feel the pain is not you, it's the one who receiving it. Okay, it's still fine for you. No, it's not giving wrong signal, Sally. Yeah? If you're not red, right, you're doing that, you might give trauma to that person. Okay, because certain thing cannot be unseen, you know. If you see it, that's it. Okay, all right, got it. I think you got what I meant. Nice. And then the next one. The next one here is ox. Okay, the ox here. So let me just show you the ox animal sign. So of course, the ox also doesn't have much positive star. So for ox is a great time to do self-investment. So self-investment income in the form of education, cultivating. By the way, just now for the red, I didn't mention what to avoid yet, right? So for the red, just now backtrack a little bit. I'm going to talk about the ox again. For the red, there always a misunderstanding. All right, so you don't want to actually send the wrong signal. So you better be clear on your intention, because people might accidentally fall in love with you if you're the super red. Okay, so make sure you don't want to destroy other people's relationship just because you are attractive on that year. Okay, good. So now let's move back to the ox. For the ox is about self-investment. So it's a great year to cultivating yourself, your skill, and then to become a better person. Because for the ox, it's quite a spiritual year for you in terms of your work. How many of you have the ox in the one pillar? You start to think, what is my life purpose? What is my calling? Yeah, am I doing the right thing moving forward? Is this something really make me happy? You have all this thinking. Yeah, for this year, you start to question everything about your work. So you see that coming, right? So therefore, it's a year about, do some retreat, understand yourself, what makes you happy really. It's not just about the money, right? It's about fulfillment, the impact. Is it right now make you love yourself more, or is degrading your self-worth? So it's a rather spiritual year for you. And it's also a year that you be more honest with yourself, right? Maybe all this while, maybe you're fat, you say, no, it's not fat, right? It's the mirror got problem. I need to change the mirror. Okay, but this year, suddenly you face the ugly truth and the good thing, because you feel painful for a while, but it's also wakes you up, and then you start to make changes. You have the ox. So to a stage that now you know that your career are not doing well, you know that you're not getting anywhere, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. You know that, by keep doing this for the next 5 years, you will not grow. You will not grow as your profession, you cannot grow further. Then this is a time suddenly all this start coming in. At first, it will become a little bit messy, but if you actually give time, give a proper thought to it, and then make improvement one by one, because this is also a great start for health as well. So once you do that, you're more collected, you're more clear, and then from there, you see opportunities. Yeah, this is the key here. So the ox is about observation, outside and inside of you. Okay, you can go for a retreat. Is this information useful for you? Yeah, for the animal sign. Yeah, and then hopefully you can help other people as well by knowing this. Okay, then what is the thing you need to pay more attention to if you're the ox? I would say that sometimes you might be overwhelmed or being bogged down by your past mistake. So don't let that bother you, right? Past is the past. You don't need a great past to have a great future. Okay? God delay is not God denial. Yeah, remember that. You might not get it previously, right? But it doesn't mean it's a denial. Right? It's just a delay. So you deserve a fresh start. So ox is also a time to clearing up the past that bothering you, to start fresh again. That is ox. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, because the ox inside, they got a earth and water element, right? So this year is a rabbit year. Rabbit is the wood. Wood can remove the contamination between the water and the earth. Yeah, if you look, that's a technical part of Patsa, right? But for you, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so get rid of the past and move forward. Now, the next one. The next one here is tiger. Okay, let me show the tiger first. Yeah, this is a tiger animal sign. So for tiger, it's called meaningful coincidence. So this one means that you meet people, these powerful people, without you. This is wealthy, not powerful. You can meet wealthy people without through I would say coincidence. Maybe you plan to have a dinner with your friend, and somehow your friend also brought along another friend. So from there you connected, and then these people is super rich, and then somehow you become good friends. So a lot of time is didn't plan, somehow work out. If you're someone want to get married rich, yeah, if you have tiger, you'll be great. But the only difference here is this one, you allow the flexibility, not only look in the month, you can look into your luck pillar as well. This is the only exception. The rest of the animal sign I mentioned just now, you only can look in the month pillar. Yeah, because for the tiger, you can look in the luck pillar as well. How many of you have the tiger in the luck pillar? Okay, great. Okay, because why is the luck pillar? Because meaningful coincidence means you need to go out to your surrounding, yeah, to places outside, right? So therefore, the luck pillar governs that aspect, your external environment. You might bump into one person. And it's also a great time for you, the high chance for you to meet the right doctor. If somehow you have certain illnesses, but you've seen a lot of doctors that cannot tell what's wrong with you, and maybe this year you're able to meet the right doctor. Okay? Yeah. So for tiger, animal sign, you can look in the month or the luck pillar, the current luck pillar. Only for tiger. Are you guys clear? Okay, great. Yeah, only tiger, all right? The rest, only the month pillar. So the tiger, only one thing, right? One of the things you need to pay more attention to, yeah, is you need to actually know that you might easily forget about stuff, right? So set reminder, everything is important for you. Okay, great. So that one is for tiger. So I've just go through all the 12 animal signs for you. Okay, all right, nice. And I want to share with you one thing also. Yeah, a lot of people concerned about the rooster in the month pillar, right? They feel that if the rooster in the month pillar is clash, is it a problem? So how many of you have the rooster in the month pillar? Now everybody going through all the 12 animal signs, right? I want to share with you something more. And because based on a lot of questions that I received, a lot of people asking, oh, I'm the rooster in the month pillar, right? What should I do? Okay, I have a good news for you. Do you want to, first of all, how many of you here, you have the rooster in the month pillar first? Okay, all right. So do you want to have a good news? I'm going to give you a good news right now. Great. Okay, listen carefully because I only say this once. The good news is you're not alone. Okay. Yeah, you have company. Okay. Let me share with you who is the one share the same fate with you here. All right, great. The ball. Okay. So if you're having the ball in the month pillar, it's as if like you're having a rooster. Happy now? Problem solved. At least you're not alone, right? Misery love company, isn't it? That's what people say. So, and okay, let me tell you, now you know rooster because it's clashed with the Grand Duke, right? That's why they got breakthrough. And for the ball, right? Why is the ball? Because if you look at the 2023 chart, let me show you here. Just now, the rooster will clash with the rabbit, but he also got two snakes, you know. When they become at two snakes, it become a powerful snakes. So when they have more than one animal sign repeated, it becomes super powerful. So don't you think the snake also clash with the ball, the pig animal sign? Yes, if you learn Patsa. Okay, so which means that both of them will have big change in their career. Yes, that's why we call this a breakthrough year. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's bad because a clash represents doing things differently. So the question right now, you have the pig or the rooster. Do you plan to do something differently or not this year? If you don't, now you still have time to plan. Right now, is this the month of January? Agree? You haven't reached the year of rabbit yet. So I want you to ask yourself, what can you do differently in your work or of your business? Can I release a new products? If you're doing your work, can I start a side gig or not? Now I'm telling you how to solve the problem. Okay? Okay, who will be more happier? Of course, the pig. Even though they have to change, they're happy, they still eat. The solution is eating. Okay, but the rooster keep thinking why this happened to me, all these things. So I think the pig is better that way. Yeah, the solution is more practical. Okay, Dunkin' Donuts. That is my solution. So, but nevertheless, these two stars signifies breakthrough because every time you see a clash, if you do something different, yeah, it's sort of like fulfilling the clash, and the clash also give you courage. So you have the rooster and all the pig for 2023, then you have newfound courage. How many of you feel that? If you have rooster or pig? There's something otherwise you don't dare to do in the past, but this year suddenly you find a reason to do it. Yeah, make use of it while it lasts because it only occurs every 12 years. Yeah, you have newfound courage. You are more bold. You have more confidence to do something. Yeah, so clash is not the bad thing unless you refuse to change. Yeah, then something external event will force you to change. That one is more painful. Agree? Right? If you initiate the change, then that is a clash itself. So now, instead of let the event clash you, you create your clash first. You created the clash, so you're in control. Right? Do you see this manifest in your life right now? Okay. All right. Cool. Nice. Okay. Cool. So what we discussed just now about the getting the great head start, right? So, but also another thing here is if you want a fat start, not a great start for 2023, I think I mentioned this before. You can actually look at the ball and the rat. I won't go through detail on this because I already record a video dedicated to talk about these two fat elements. Okay, so you can watch it on the YouTube video, or I also did post it in the Instagram as well. Okay, yeah, look into that. And this one is okay, if you haven't yet, so you can join this Telegram. Inside there, they got a lot of information about the rat and the Fat Club, so many things. Yeah, I'm going to post more stuff here in 2023. How many of you here are in my Telegram channel? Okay, all right, great, right? So 2023, one of my focus will be on my Telegram as well. So there's a inline of content prepared, right? So if you haven't joined yet, yeah, this is a time for you to join. Yeah, a lot of stuff there, a lot of updates or whatever webinar, upcoming webinar. I'm going to actually make an announcement there as well. Okay, great. If you haven't, you can go to the link here, the QR code or the URL here, and you can join the group. It's for free. Okay, so it's also in the message box as well. You can click on the link to join us there. Okay, all right, great. So far, do you like what we shared today? Okay, do you want more information or not, guys? I have so much to cover. Okay, you want more information? Okay, how about investment? Do you want to know about investment? Do you have investment opportunities, more investment opportunities? Great. So you can prepare for period 9. Okay, so for investment, the focus point of reading will be a little bit different here. So instead of looking at the month pillar, you're going to look at the hour pillar. All right, so for this person here is a goat. So now I want you to check your chart. What is the animal sign in your hour pillar? Okay, so I say rabbit. Okay, great. So what I'm about to share with you is the 4 animal signs that actually have better investment opportunities in 2023. Okay, I'm going to share with you right now. So you either have it or you don't. All right. No need to cry. So now there you go. So investment opportunities slide already loaded. So you see there's a rabbit, monkey, rat, or tiger. So let me repeat again. Rabbit, monkey, rat, or tiger. So now you need to check your chart. Do you have either rabbit, monkey, rat, or tiger? Okay. All right, great. So if you have it, then you have a lot of chance to actually bump into great opportunities. But if you didn't know anything about investment yet, I will advise you to learn it first. Not just simply buy, Having the luck doesn't mean you make money regardless what you buy. It doesn't mean like that. It just means that it's easier for you to meet opportunities, and also you are more clear-headed. You're more clear. You are not affected by your emotion like greed. So basically, you're more stable when it comes to investment. Okay. So let me repeat again: rabbit, monkey, rat, and tiger. Yeah, these are the animal signs that you're looking into when it's come to investment opportunities. Okay, great. I know some of you have it, some of you don't. Yeah, but it doesn't mean if you don't, you cannot do investment. It's not like that. It just means that I want to pay attention to your emotion. Yeah, sometimes you're affected by greed, or maybe FOMO, you fear of missing out, you buy something, or you are too impulsive, you don't do enough research. So if you have those 4 animal signs, you're more stable in that sense. And because you're more stable, then you can detect which is a good investment and which one likely is not. All right, great. Okay, do you enjoy the content so far? Great, nice. Okay, do you want more information? More information here, great. Now, if I share with you this one, remember we talked about from earlier on just now, we talked about 2023 is the end of period 8, right? It's the end of period 8. So which means that this is a great year for preparation to transit to period 9. But certain charts can transit easier than the others. Some of them, they might need to make more adjustment. So can I share with you which parter chart that is easier to make transition and some of them need more effort? Do you want to know this or not? Okay, but I don't want you to get discouraged if you belong to the harder one. Yeah, you just need to put more effort. You just need to use more strategy. Okay, all right. So now, let me show you the thing here, the period 9, because period 9 is happened on 2024 onwards to 2023. So now I want you to bring out your chart again. I want to show you this one, the transition to period 9, right? Because it's happened very soon. So, and some of them to change a lot. Some of them are more effortless. So I want to talk about the one that is easier first. Okay, the easiest first. So it's sort of somehow they automatically know what to do. They can open to change easier. They are not much resistant to it. So let me show you this element. There are 4 elements in the chart. So now, horse, snake, ping, or thing. These 4 animals. It's not 4 animal signs. There are 2 animal signs and then 2 stems we are looking at here. Okay, so now there are difference here. These 2, you only can look from the stem, not the hidden stem. Okay, for example, your parter chart is like this, right? This row is animal, right? Reserved for the animals, right? So the animals, you look at either horse or snake. For the stem, you look at the top row. Do you have either a yang fire, which is the ping, or the ting fire or not? Okay, I'm not looking at the luck pillar or anything. I'm looking at the natal chart first. Okay, if it's a ping or ting, must be at the top only, this row. All right? Are you guys clear? You shouldn't look at here. I'm not asking you to look at the hidden stems. It's not. So either the top row or the second row for the animal sign. So if the animal sign, you look either the horse or the snake. Okay, wow. So if you have this, I would say that you're more open to change in period 9. It's easier for you, and then you tend to spot opportunities easier. Yeah, that's why we call the smooth transition to period 9. Maybe you have 4. You have ping, you have ting, you have a horse and a snake at the same time. Wow. Okay. Okay. Thomas Wong say he has all the 4. Nice. Yeah. Now everyone want to be Thomas Wong best friend right now. Okay, great. Samantha Cheng say you have 2 ting, 1 ping, and 1 horse. Great. Okay. Yeah. Looking forward. So you're both open. So whenever I mention something about what to do in period 9, for all of you guys here, say no problem. I'm going to implement it. Okay, because they have this. Okay, now I want to show you also the one that feel harder in the transition. Do you want to know? Okay, okay. So let me show you the one that is harder. There you go. If you have a ball or the rat, or on top is a ren or kui, the same format just now. The first row is for the stem, either ren or kui, or the animal row for the either is a ball or rat. And the ball is a pig. Okay, if you have this, then you'll be harder. So I know some of you have mixture, right? So mixture mean neutral. Yeah, but you have a lot of ball and rat and ren and kui is the dominant one, then you have huge resistance. That's what make the transition harder. You're the one only making changes when everyone already got benefit. Yeah, like last time I teach about period 9, I say you need to do this. They say sure or not, right? Then after that, they don't take action. Other people take action. Then they see, wow, actually can make money, right? Then only they do it too late. The opportunities already passed them by. Okay, so that is which means that this group of people that have more resistance, or they only take action too late, way too late. Yeah, when you share with them about period 9, what they can do, they might say, okay, sure or not, are you sure about this? Yeah, what if I lose money? They have all this resistance, but you have more. If you have this, just now the horse, the snake, the ping and thing, you say, now I go take action now. When is now is the better time, right? You do it now. Okay, so that is just a generic guideline for you to know. Yeah, and you know that period 9, is it a great period? Is it easy or hard? Tell me. What do you think in period 9? You already know. Yeah, it's not easy. You see what happened before period 9? Pandemic come, now economic crisis. So many things happen. So now, if you think about this, right, which system do you think is the best to address period 9? Because maybe you belong to the harder group just now, right? But it doesn't mean you need to stay there, right? You can use metaphysics to help you. So, and I discovered that in period 9, one system is no longer enough. No longer. Yeah, because you're dealing with the period. Okay, so if you think, okay, I use Bazi to thrive in period 9, you cannot do it. If you say, I want to use Feng Shui for our period 9, only one part. You want to use Qi also one part. And if you want to use Yi Jing, when you combine all, it becomes super powerful. All right, do you want to know more detail of this? Let me share with you how this period 9 work for you. All right, so no matter which group you belong to just now, there's always a way. So let me share with you first, what is the limitation here? Okay, so now, when we talk about Bazi chart, this is the realm of influence. You can actually impact your chart. Okay, then after that, you also talk about luck pillar, right? Okay, which luck pillar I'm going through, there's a clash. Then you can have more control of the chart. But what if your Bazi chart also bad, your luck pillar also bad? There's no next level you can look for. There's no saving grace already, right? That's why people stop there. They say if your Bazi chart also bad, your luck pillar also bad, then that's it. Yeah, but the only thing that they overlook, there are one bigger influence than your Bazi chart and your luck pillars is the period energy. Yeah, not a lot of people know about this. That's why we keep talking about period 9, right? It's about how do you harness period 9 energy to create a better life for the next 20 years. So this period 9 we are talking about here is the force of heaven. right? Is affect the economy, I would say the climate, customer or consumer sentiments, so many things. So therefore, our address is a force of heaven, and it takes place on 2024 until 2023. So this year we're in 2023, right? So therefore, it's a critical year. And why this is so important? Let me share with you what is the impact of period 9 first. It impacts us on 3 levels. Yeah, if you learn metaphysics, there are 3 realms: heaven, earth, and man. So from the heaven, you're talking about global economy. What is in trend? What kind of career is still stands? What type of career will become obsolete in the near future? Don't you think this is important? Very, because you don't want to send your children to study something that become obsolete in 5 years' time. Agree or not? Okay, so you have to be compliant to that. Though this is global, there's not much you can change the whole global system, but you can ride along with the opportunities. Agree? So therefore, this is the heaven part. So the second part here is about the earth. Earth is about the energy flow, the place we are staying. So the way we practice feng shui also will change totally in period 9. So if you've been told that you have a great feng shui right now, it doesn't mean you're going to stay like this in period 9. Or if you have a bad feng shui right now, it doesn't mean it will continue to be bad in period 9. So because things change. What is changing? The earth realm, the energy flow. So do the way we practice Bazi, so do the way we practice Qigong as well. So don't you think this is important to know this? This is add an extra dimension into your practice. Yeah, everyone using Bazi, why some people are more effective than the others? Because they also consider the period 9 influence on the application, because this is a big shift. And then the third level here, heaven, earth is the man. It also impacts us as an individual as well, because heaven, earth, man. So therefore, let me share with you what are the aspects of life it will get impacted for an individual. So we look at your default destiny, your Bazi. So which means that sometimes you've been told that your Bazi is bad, right? But in period 9, your Bazi might be superior. Okay, so and also it also guide you on career development, what is hot, what is in demand, what is not. And also how about business, right? The way you do business is different. Like just now I mentioned a little bit about what human business, right? The empowerment of human. So a lot of things there. All right. So and also we talk about investment as well. And how about feng shui? Feng shui will change a lot in period 9. And also your well-being and happiness. And you know that in period 9, a lot of people are suffer from mental illness. So I want to know, how do we deal with this? And also relationship, of course, between our family members, friends, and family. How do you tap to the luck and opportunities in period 9? So how many of you here would like to learn all this from the period 9 angle? Because the whole reason here is you want to be successful. So the way to thrive in period 9 is very simple. Period 9 contains a certain principles. If you align to it, you thrive. If you violate it, then you suffer. So it's just about either you align to it or you violate the principles. Simple. So you need to know, right, what is aligned to period 9 and what is not aligned to period 9. So you do more of the one that align and you do less of the violation part, then you create success. Okay, and then why? If this is the first time you're learning, you get to know about period 9. Let me share with you this part first. This is very important. Is period 9 actually divided into 2 waves? Okay, the first wave here starting 2017 and is ended on 2023, this year, first wave. So now let's say 2023 is here. So when the second wave will be starting? 2024 onwards. Yeah, so therefore, the second wave are more impactful because this one will go across 20 years. More impactful, more deadlier, and then also more opportunities. So if you miss out the first wave, then now you have another chance here, the second wave. So you don't want to do it in the exact year. It's too late. You want to do it a year before it happens so you can prepare. Make sense? So this is the one here. So now the question here is, are you prepared for the second wave of period 9? Yeah, this is the second wave. A lot of people keep asking me what is the second wave is all about. This, all this. Yeah, and when I start teaching period 9 is here in the first wave. I think back in 2019. And when I teach period 9 that time, no one, no one actually encouraged me or supporting me. Say a lot of the teacher in the industry that say, "Hey, Iverson, yeah, why are you teaching this?" No one know about period 9 because that time there are no reference. If you search Google, no one talk about period 9. Say there's no market there. They say, "Why are you going to do this?" Right? So you say, "How are you going to get students?" Yeah, for them, understanding parts are already a challenge. Now you're going to talk about period 9. I say, I don't care, right? Because I know this is important to people. I'm going to use the layman way to teach others. And with God will, yeah, this is the class that I teach about period 9. This is my first class. This is 2019. How many of you were there? Yeah, this was like, that time no one cares about period 9 yet, right? And then no one bothered. And a lot of people discourage me from teaching this. They say, "Are you kidding me, Iverson? You want to do this?" So I say, somehow my intuition, there's a gut feeling actually telling me I must do that. That's the time I thought about crypto. I thought about so many things, right? And then I tell them the transition is 2020. Yeah, that's the time crypto, you see a lot of our hype, right? So therefore, that time, myself, I make quite a lot of profit from crypto that time. Okay, so you say you see your face there, right? Yes, some of you were there. This is my first period 9 class. Yeah, 2019. And some of them, they are beginner. Yeah, they don't know much about Bazi, Yijing, all those things. Yeah, but I do that in a way that help them to understand. So, and from then onwards, I see great results. So I continue to talk. We're talking, most of it is about the first wave of period 9. So, and now, how many of you here want to know more about period 9, the second wave? How many of you interested to learn about the second wave and you see the value by knowing this to help you to actually go through the 20 years with style? You must win in style, right? You want to find your own happiness. Okay. All right. So therefore, I created a new different program. Yeah, this is totally different from what I taught for the several period 9 program I taught before. Totally new. I actually created this new program they call the Big Reset, because the Big Reset doesn't happen on 2017. That's the first wave. That's the early heaven. The Big Reset that I'm referring to is starting 2024, which is next year. So it's a totally brand new program. This Big Reset is ultimate success blueprint for period 9. Okay, great. And then I'm going to conduct, at that time, I actually contemplating whether I should do this in-person event or a live stream event, which is online. So finally, the team here, we decided to actually do this via live stream so can benefit so many people, right, around the world. How many of you from the overseas, you see value on this? You don't need to travel, but you get all this information. All right, so that's what I decided to do. So decide, wow, so many of you already enrolled. Wow, that's great. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm going to see you then, right? This is be the 27th and 28th of May, 2023. So if some of you here, you want to actually be part of this family, to learn about all the secrets about period 9. So therefore, this is the investment price for this to join this program, while you're online. So now, first of all, let me share with you why you want to learn this, right? This is first reason here is this is once in a lifetime opportunity, because you don't get to see period change all the time. Sometimes you might witness that, but probably that time you're too young or you're too old to make a change. Okay. So, and the second one here, we're also talking about the chance to reset your destiny. Yeah, that our destiny chart is not per our choosing, right? But we can always do something about it in period 9, because period 9 is sort of like reset the playing field so everyone can compete at the same level again, right? So you want to be there. You don't want to miss this window out, right? And then the third thing here, you also want to unlock the prosperity of period 9. Period 9 energy is there. The question here is, do you able to unlock this or not? So therefore, I take the liberty to make use of all my experience of teaching period 9. And I discovered that nowadays, with the first wave of period 9, a lot of people actually follow my contents, copy my contents, and teaching others right now. I know all this stuff. I just pretend I don't know. I know all this thing happening. But I say, don't care. That's the first wave, right? So let's focus on the second wave right now. So the second wave here, how do we tackle the second wave? One system alone is no longer enough. So the period 9 second wave here, first of all, I go to actually focus on Pater perspective first, because Pater is a destiny chart. So from career perspective, wealth and expansion. How many of you here actually think that by this alone, is very valuable for period 9? Yes, right? Because about wealth, it's about career, it's about business expansion. And on the first wave, we talk about whether your chart are period 9 compliant or not. Some of you still remember? But for second wave, I don't really care whether your chart are compliant or not. We're going to upgrade your chart to period 9. How about that? Despite you're compliant or not. Do you like this? Right? On wave 1, we talk about whether you comply, or if you comply, you're good, right? If you're not comply, you're not happy. But what if it's no longer an option? What if you know a way to upgrade your chart regardlessly? Would it be great? Yeah, this is one of the key points. I want to focus on period 9, second wave. And then the second one here, we also talk about feng shui for period 9. Feng shui is about love, the life force, and hybrid feng shui. So the main difference here is, this is the one I actually study a lot on this, is how can we create hybrid feng shui? Because originally, feng shui developed only effective if you work in the same space for a sustainable period of time. If you know feng shui, you know what I'm talking about, right? You cannot just stay there for one day and then you enjoy the feng shui. You cannot do that. You need to be there like maybe a month or 2 months to see effect. But the world changing. Nowadays, that work from home, remote working, right? We might work on different place every single day. Sometimes we work in a cafe. Sometimes we work in our own house, right? Sometimes we work in the public space. So therefore, can we still use feng shui or not? So therefore, in this program, how about you learn something called hybrid feng shui? This is something new. Because most of the time, people cannot deal with when you move along. You stay mobile all the time, right? What if you can enjoy good feng shui even you're on the move? Would you like to learn this? Okay, I haven't taught this before, and I would say that this is very useful, especially on period 9. Okay, all right. So the next one here is achievement for period 9. Because I think a lot of us here, no matter how hard we work, we also need to create some miracle or reality bending. Right? So we like to have some magic in our life. Some miracle, something that unexpected, right? Something that is a divine intervention. So therefore, and by the way, if you learn achievement, right, I think you also know that Surging Stick and Red Phoenix is the achievement powerhouse in period 9. Just to let you know a little bit here. So you might think, oh, I'm not Red Phoenix, I'm not Surging Stick. Am I bad? No. I will teach you in detail also how do you harness these two energy here. Okay, period. The first wave might not be so prominent, but in the second wave here, I know exactly how you can harness this energy using the Red Phoenix and the Surging Stick. Okay, do you like this artwork here? The Red Phoenix and the Surging Stick. Okay. All right. Yeah. So regardless whether you have it or not in your chart, there will be a way to do this for you. Okay. So now, and finally, I got to make things complete for period 9. The Yi Jing for period 9. That's where you offer divine guidance and protector for period 9. So you cannot just use one system to thrive in period 9. These 4 systems must come together. And I know a way how do you integrate this and use this simultaneously. Okay, great. So, and of course, there'll be much more information here. And of course, if you can benefit from this program, even you're a beginner. I teach period 9 program so many times, but this time the big reset will be a different content. Okay, if you attended my period 9 program before, this is a totally new program for you. Because this one I want to focus on. I learned a lot in period 9. We go through pandemic, we see how the economy works. So there are a lot of information, new information inside. So now if you actually enroll today, this would be the investment price for this. But since we're doing this online, instead of actually enroll for 997, you can enroll this program, the Big Reset. I only conducted this once for 497. Okay, so if you If you think maybe that time you cannot make it on the stipulated date, yeah, there'll be a 7-day replay for this as well. So need not to worry about this. Okay. So if you like to learn from me on period 9, right? So this would be the thing here, joeyup.com/period 9, yeah, to enroll right now. Okay. And to encourage you to actually do this, right? So we have a super bonus. Yeah, super bonus here. So, and one of the bonus I would like to actually give out here is to access to some of the popular program. I did it before. And I actually taught this program, Rockwell Specialist, few years back. And we got an overwhelming response. Yeah, this is a advanced parts training program. And a lot of people afraid of Rockwell, right? They say, oh, Rockwell means losing money and all those things. But in period 9, Rockwell is one of the most powerful stuff. So that's why I call this the Rockwell Specialist 2.0. I taught 1.0, I think, a few years back. And then people asked for more. So instead of creating a new program here, I created this new program as a bonus. Yeah, if you enroll for the big reset, you're going to get this for free. Okay, great. So now, and how many of you like this Rockwell Specialist? This is how you become rich. Yeah, so nice. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So you also become Rockwell Specialist, where 95% of people worry about Rockwell. You're the one know how to use it. Yeah, that's what differentiates you. Yeah, the successful people are in making money than the rest. Okay, all right. So now, to encourage you further, I'm going to actually lock in another bonus, but this one is a bit special because it's limited. Yeah, only for the first 30 who enroll today. I need to control this amount here. So for the first 30 who enroll today, yeah, as you're listening right now, you're going to get another bonus on top of the Rockwell Specialist, which is the mastermind training. We talk about the wealth prophecy for 2023. Okay, so this will study your 2023 chart from wealth perspective. So remember, we talk about if you don't have rabbit in the chart, how can I bring in a rabbit in the chart? So I'm going to cover as one of the technique in this program as well. If you enroll earlier, you're going to get all the bonuses here. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, some of you say, if I enroll, what if I sign up early? How many of you enroll earlier? You already enrolled. Type the word me. Wow, so many of you. Great. So for those that already enrolled, you will get all the bonus I explained here. And all the future bonuses I might announce in the near future. Okay? I don't know yet, but if there's another more bonuses, you're going to get it as well. As an appreciation for all those newbies, early birds here. Okay? Happy? So now, let me summarize everything here. The big reset, the program period, the ultimate success blueprint of period 9 is the one. And then you get a bonus of the Rockwell Specialist. And also you get the wealth prophecy for the first 30 only. So in total will be 1,591. So for today, you're going to get this for all of this here for just 497. And if you're interested, there you go. This is the link here, joeyup.com/period 9. You can click on the link on the chat box as well. You get all the bonuses here. And the only one thing here is the wealth prophecy. I'm going to conduct this on early March. So this program here actually happens before the period 9. Yeah, because this for 2023, I want to get this early. So I would say probably late of February or early March, right? Like in early March, we'll do this wealth prophecy first. So if you enroll later after March, then you might not get this bonus. Okay, so I would say that this is a sequence to it. So wealth prophecy first, and then only the big reset happen. Okay, are you guys clear? So now, we need to act quick when an opportunity appears, just like the first wave just now. So because the moment everyone knew about it, like after a few years, everyone know about period 9 is no longer an opportunity. It becomes general knowledge. The time is too late. So therefore, the timing is important because now we are in the verge of changing here, or 2023. So that's the reason, yeah, I do this program at this time, this point of time. Okay, I hope you appreciate this information. And one thing here, if you're wondering, do I need any talent, yeah, to learn all of this here? So the answer is no. Talent is not required. we do it for you. So in a way, it's like, if you see this, this is what it means. If you see that, this is what it means. Okay? So you need to actually rack your brain out. Okay, I need to analyze the chart. No. Yeah, we do the hard part for you. So you just follow. What you see is what you get. Right? So we absorb all the hard work, and then you just get the information. And the best part here is you can use what you learn and help your family members as well. Or if you're doing coaching, now you can become a period 9 specialist. You can help other people as well. Great. So if you think about this, right? So all it needs, if you want to spread down the investment cost into 1 year, every day it's just $1.40. Right? What can you buy from $1.40? Right? So, but in exchange for information that can serve you for the next 20 years. Yeah, there you go. So this is the chance now. joeyup.com/period 9, going to get all these 3 programs. And some of you ask, will I teach this program again? I don't think so, because if you follow me for quite some time, I don't teach the same program twice. Okay, so I would say this is a great, but anyway, it's a great time to do this. Yeah, let me tell you why. Because this is the year before the big reset happened, is one. And the reason I started on May, because the May is a month of snake. Okay, there's a technical reason behind it. Yeah, the energy will start rising. We're talking about the ascending and the descending energy. So I wanted to get it in a timely manner. So that's the reason I put the month of May for the program. Okay, if you cannot, you might think, okay, maybe that time I'm not free. Don't worry, there'll be a 7 days replay for this. Yeah, but one thing I need from you is the commitment to become better. That's it. Your commitment to thrive in the next 20 years. Okay, great. The goal here is not to work hard for the next 20 years. Is to actually work hard as shortest time as possible, maybe a few years, so you can enjoy 20 years of prosperity. Yeah, that's the whole goal here. So, and then I received a lot of questions also into my Telegram and my Instagram. They ask me, what should I learn in 2023? No matter what, you should learn something. Yeah, maybe not from me, maybe from other teacher or other profession is fine. You must learn something. But if you ask me from my understanding, if you only can learn one program for 2023, let it be period 9. Yeah, this is the right time. If you do it a year after, it's very different already, right? You want to get everything before everyone know about this. Yeah, that's why how timely is this. If you only can learn one program, this is the only program you want to learn for 2023. Make it as an investment. Yeah, because in life it's like this. I discovered that when we think about something, we feel excited. When we plan about something, yeah, it's possible. But when we schedule it, it becomes real. Right? The reason you attend today's program because you put it in your calendar, you schedule it. So by scheduling it, you will make it happen, and you will see me there. And some of you follow me for quite some time, right? Yeah, don't you think all the contents I share with you is every time we always up the game? We always go to the next level. Yeah, we never stop, right? Yeah, every time we try to outperform ourselves, me and the team here. Yeah, yes, a bit pressure for us here because we keep the standard high. Yeah, but that is who we are. Yeah, because we want to add as much value as possible. Okay, so I hope that you found today's sharing useful for all of you here. Yeah, do you like today's sharing? Yeah, about the 2000. Did I manage to capture some essence of 2023? At least you have some guidance to move forward, right? The keyword for each animal sign in the month pillar, right? So hopefully one way or another, I give you some guidance here. Yeah, I'm not saying that I know every single thing. I just do my best to give you what I have. Okay, so I don't see myself as a master or something. I'm a student in life. Yeah, I also would like to learn from you, from your perspective about life, right? So let's keep this community going. We help each other. We grow along the way. I think this is one of the things that give me fulfillment in life. Okay, great, nice. So yeah, for some of you here, if you're thinking this is the right one for you, you like my teaching style, I will see you in the Big Reset Period 9 program. Okay, so before I end this session here, I would like to dedicate some time to answer some of your questions. Because I noticed that some of you just now asking me certain things I covered just now. I saw your question just now, but I chose not to answer immediately because if I do that, it might stop me from deliver my contents, right? So now I delivered everything. So if you have any question related to what I shared just now, you can type in the chat box. I'll do my best to answer your questions right now. Okay, yeah, so some of you have questions, right? You can type in the chat box. I'm here. Yeah, to help you out. Anything that related what I covered just now for the last 2 hours and a half. Okay, all right. So let's see. So whatever question you have here. Okay, some of you say thank wonderful content. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Any questions so far? Okay, this question from hold on, this is moving too fast. Jane Fu, how about a rooster with a yin water? So I don't understand your question. Yeah, if you have a rooster, you know, right, is to think about long term. So if a yin water, maybe you develop some resistance about changing to period 9. So what you need to do is to learn the techniques of period 9, and then you can overcome those challenges. Okay, Pila say that will red month will have the stress year because of work. So it depends what you do, right? Remember the red, what does the red represent? The red represent what? Attraction, right? So which means that you get the things you want because you actually talk to people, you know how to get favor from them. I mean, not using them, of course. I'm saying that maybe people find you attractive, they want to help you. Yeah, you just accept the help. So I'll say pillar to solve your problem, to make it smooth. If you have the red in the month pillar, you just need to ask. You never know, a lot of things we will get in life by just asking. Do you realize that? Most of the time we don't dare to ask, right? We feel bad about it. But you realize how much, so many things you didn't get just because you didn't ask. Sometimes all you need is to ask. So if you have the red in the month pillar, yeah, maybe you can practice in the mirror first, learn how to ask for help. Okay. Yeah, that one is here. So Renua call us rooster in your pillar. In your pillar. What do you mean your pillar? So okay, I assume you are referring to the hour pillar. If rooster in the hour pillar, right? So you no matter which animal sign, you still can invest. Yeah, but the 4 animal signs I mentioned just now, they are more clear-headed. So the chances of them making a good investment are higher than the rest. But it doesn't mean if you don't belong to the group, you shouldn't invest. You should invest every year if you have the money, right? So for rooster, it's about thinking long-term. So I would say look into value investing more rather than short-term. Okay, Rinoako, let's look into value investing. Study the fundamental and evaluate the intrinsic value of the companies. Okay, that will be more suitable for you. Okay, so say what if there's a 2 rooster and 2 snake in the chart, which means it's a big change, because both are because the 2 rooster is the one that actually affecting the change, right? So the 2 rooster. So which means since it's a big change, why don't you initiate the change first so you can control the change? Okay, Nancy Chua asks, do we need experience to attend this training? No, yeah, you don't need to have any experience, but you need commitment to become better. You want to become better, because my job here is not to help you. My job here is to help you to help yourself. Yeah, because I cannot do anything until you allow yourself to be better. If you have that, this program is great for you. Okay, Nancy, I hope I answered your question. So, and okay, CT asks, can you interpret the red in the luck pillar and rooster in the month? So you can, rooster in the month already covered just now, right? I think long term. So if the red in the luck pillar, which means that, yeah, luck pillar represent your environment, right? So if the red there, which means that a lot of your admirers actually come from the environment. So which means it could be your followers. So CT, so this year, the public or the mass might like what you say, what you do, your work. You know, maybe if you want to be a great influence, you want to amass a great followers, it could be the day. Okay, May K asks, any pro tip for DE in the month pillar? Okay, so DE is an element about spirituality. So if you have a D in a month pillar, very likely you attracted to metaphysics, like Chinese metaphysics and all those things, and also indicate that you can build a career out of it. Okay. Okay, who knows, right? In the next future, we created another new job called Period 9 Specialist. Maybe, right? Yeah, you become Period 9 Specialist, so you're different. So everyone also parts coach only, but you're different. You're Period 9 Specialist. Yeah, that's the power. You can make money out of it because some of you here, you want to be learn how to coach people, right? After you retire, you want to actually make some money. I would say learning all this will be helpful because you helping people at the same time, you also make money. Don't you think it's the best job in the world? Okay, this Gigi Dugere asks, if I have a yin wood in the hidden stem which represent HO, would this mean that it can be a self-marketing as a DO rabbit? No, you have a hurting officer is not mean self-marketing, right? So hurting officer is the ability to express yourself because you're hidden. It's a bit hard. Probably you not even realize it. So first of all, you need to be conscious about it and train it. Otherwise, you might remain dormant forever. But if you're able to actually train it and you can able to bring it to the surface, then yes, you can be good in self-marketing. Okay, this question from Wong. The ping and thing must have the horse or snake in any pillar. Any pillar will do, as long as within your parter chart. Okay, Felicia soon asks, how about monkey with a yang water? So it's still the same, right? Monkey is still creative. Yeah, whether you have a yang water or not, it doesn't matter. So it's super creative. So this is a year to develop your creative power. You can think about something out of the box easily. You're super smart. Unless your colleague have more monkey than you or your competitor. Otherwise, you're the smartest in the room. Now, sometimes you must think like that, right? Yeah. So sometimes, oh, I got this monkey, I'm smart, right? Depends who are you with, right? Imagine if your colleague or your competitor, so to speak, also have monkey, not only one, they have multiple, someone in the luck pillar, some more. Yeah, then you're not, by comparison, you're not that intelligent anymore, right? So you need to check the chart. This is the strategy of using parser. Okay, this Super Marco asks what to learn for monkey for 2023. Okay, for monkey, because monkey have this star called Tai Chi Nobleman, I would say anything that are doing metaphysics, energy related would be something good you can explore. Yeah, because monkey come with this Tai Chi Nobleman star. And also it could be real estate as well. That would be great. Okay, Daphne Kwan say if the horse in the month pillar is a good time to change the job. Okay, the horse in the month pillar doesn't stated is a good time to change or not to change, right? You only change to a job when you found a better job, right? So when you have the horse in the chart, think about this. What is the horse represent just now? When we talk about the horse represent that female, right? So if you want to know, maybe you find more opportunities in a company that actually is, maybe there are fashion apparels company or skincare company that they serve women, you might find more opportunities there, definitely. So you don't change the chart because the chart say it's a good change, right? The chart just say more opportunities or not. Yeah, so what I'm trying to tell you here, don't change for the sake of changing, right? Find a right job for you. If you already decided to change, if you see a horse, the horse will tell you opportunities lies with the market that serves women. Okay, Daphne? Pay attention to that. Okay, Lauren Ng say that Rooster and Think Fire, can we control the feeling of resigning? Harder, but you can try. Okay, you can use Chiman to help you on that. Okay, Joe Chen asks, what will happen to people that have Earth dog in their chart? Okay, there will still be a people, all right? Okay, don't worry. They won't change. Okay, nothing big happened. Huh? Okay, so Because remember we talked about the earth dog, right? Earth dog is about what? They don't move much, right? So you have this, they are more stubborn and then it doesn't move that much. So they need to shake up a little bit if you want to give them advice. Yeah, Joe Chen? Okay, Yun Hong Ti asks, Iverson, will you prepare a topic like a big pitfall we should avoid to write in the wave of period 9? It'll be a fun one. Yes, good idea. Yeah, this is exactly also one of the topic we'll talk about. Yeah, this one is under two part here. One part is the Bazi and one part of Yi Jing. Yeah, because Yi Jing talking about protection. Yeah, so how do you protect yourself? Yeah, by having a proper spiritual guidance. Okay, Milton asks, hi Coach Iverson, do we count the day master for the Bing, Ting, or Ren, or Kui? Yes. We still, the day master, you can count it as one as well. Okay, Brandon Wong asks, could you kindly explain what would be the expectation for ox in the day pillar? Health problems? Okay, if you haven't the ox there, yes, you should pay more attention to your health. Yeah, due to overthinking. Yeah, Brandon Wong. So, okay, so Diana asks, what is the rooster in the Lucy pillar? What is Lucy? Oh, I think you're referring to luck, is it? You misspell it. Yeah, I read it as Lucy pillar. I thought there's a new Bazi term coming up. Okay, so if you're rooster in a luck pillar, remember rooster is about what? It's about long term, right? So in your environment, try to look for opportunities that related to long term, not short term. Yeah, Diana, which means that if someone's promised you can make profit within a month time, say no to it. Now I learn new things. Lucy pillar. Okay, James Tan asks, Iverson, what about a year pillar with a Gui and pig in period 9? If you have it, remember we talked about resistance, right? You have it in the year, which means it's your friend. So very likely you mix with a group of friends also hit period 9. James Tan, that's what it means. So the solution here, unfriend them. Not in period 9, unfriend them now. Okay? As you're watching this video, click unfriend. Okay, all right. So, okay, this question from Bob Kong. One main advice for real estate agent that has a dog in the month pillar and the monkey in the hour pillar. So I would say, if you look at the dog, remember is the officer sign. So it's a year you can look into what? Because you're going to mingling with high level people, right? Learn how the luxury market work, connect with them. Yeah, Bob Kong. Yeah, go into that segment. Luxury property, high-end property. Oh, so many of it. Yeah, I wish I can have time to answer all this. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think I can answer everything, but I think I answered enough here. Are you guys okay so far? Right, there'll be a time we can get all these answers, have a longer conversation. Yeah, hopefully some other days. Yeah, so and I hope that you enjoyed today's sharing session of the 12 animal signs, and I wish all of you here a great happy Chinese New Year if we celebrate CNY, and the rest of you, I wish you nothing but the best and have a great success in 2023. And I certainly hope you to see all of you here in period 9 program, the big reset, and I'm sure you'll find a lot of valuable information that can turn your life around. Okay, so since then, I hope to see you guys very soon. I'm Iverson Lee. Till then, take care. Bye bye.